Peace, what's going on, y'all? It's your man, Soul Man IT. Welcome and welcome back to the channel. I'm sorry, I'm excited, obviously. Guess what I got today, y'all? Hold up. I got new video games, new retro games, and one modern game that's in this joint. So these here are from WhatNot as well as GameStop.com. We're gonna open these up, see what the condition is, and yeah. If you guys want to see more videos of me just like unboxing and opening up stuff, my GameStop purchases, my eBay game purchases, my WhatNot purchases, let me know down in the comments what you think. And on that note, we're gonna see how much cleaning we have to do with any of these here. With the WhatNot joint, I don't expect to have to do much cleaning with one of these here, the modern joint that's in here. Maybe with the retro game, but we'll see. So let's take a look. All right, so I'm gonna open up the GameStop joints first. So this first one here. What is this? Which one is this? Hold up. So they just basically send this Game Boy game in a bubble mailer. This is the Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening for the Game Boy, right? This is not a complete inbox. I copped this here on the site. I'm a pro member for $36.99. Here it is. Ooh. All right, I'll take some camera footage too. That's a little bit better so you can see. There's like a little bit of a wear and tear on the bottom here. Nothing too crazy. We might be able to take care of that with some rubbing alcohol. This is an official copy. I can see the imprint here from Nintendo, right? And let me get my screwdriver. We can open this up and see what the cartridge is looking like. All right, so we got our Nintendo screwdriver. Forget what this is called, but I'll leave a link down below. All right, we're gonna slide this open. Okay, so the pins definitely have not been cleaned. These joints, oh boy, they're not horrible, right? But we will definitely have to do a cleaning for those. Let's see, flip this. Other than that, the circuitry on this looks good. It looks legit. We'll test the battery out and see if it needs to be replaced. The battery should be reading 3 volts. The lower that it is, the closer it is to having to be changed at some point. And this is one of those ones that is soldered onto the board. Luckily for us, we have a soldering kit, so we can take care of that. No biggie, no problemo. All right, so that takes care of that one there. Let's see what I got in this other joint right here. Okay, again, we got a bubble mailer. This is also not a complete inbox, just the game itself. I watch, if you guys don't know, you should follow my guy, Y2K Collector. Sometimes he says it on there. Sometimes you'll get a complete inbox. Sometimes you won't get a complete inbox. You don't really know what you're finna get when you get this. So yeah, it comes just in one of their plastic jobbies here. I forget what I paid for this. It was close, a little less than $60, I believe, with taxes and all that stuff included. So here we got the Legend of Zelda Oracle of Seasons for the Game Boy Color. Examining this, it's regular wear and tear, really. No discolorations or blemishes that I can see. But let's open this bad boy up and see what we got here on the bottom. Alrighty. Screw is off. Now the pins on this look way better. Way better. Actually, I'm going to unscrew this here just so you can see the difference between the two. Because I think not seeing that, I don't want you having like to rewind back and forth. Just give me a sec. Look at the difference, gang. Look at the difference. Look at the difference. All right, so I'm gonna use the screwdriver here. If you look along these pins here, you don't see really any gunk all like that. You see maybe like a little bit, right? From where like they'd be pressing up where the Game Boy is at, like from here to there, like that little area there, right? Check it out there though. Like you can see the gunk. You can see it, right? So we're definitely gonna have to clean this one here, Link's Awakening on the Game Boy. But this is a nice copy here. I ain't even mad at it. We'll definitely have to test this battery, make sure it's reading 3 volts. Nothing worse than trying to save your gameplay on this. That's what the battery is for, is it saves your gameplay. And then you lose all of that. So that would definitely suck. Let's see what else we got. All right, and now the big jobby, the box. All right, so this package here is from my guy, Bad Leroy Brown on WhatNot. I'll leave a link down below so you can be able to see, check that out, right? You're gonna open this up. I like how this is packaged. Thank you, my guy. We got 2 games. Ooh. Hold on, what's this? I have 3 games in here. I have an extra. Yep. So I got the Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild starter pack, complete in box. And I also got Sonic Not for Resale, also complete in box. But there's another joint here. What's this? Oh, that is right. I forgot. He threw this in. We got WRC 6 for the Xbox One. WRC 6 for the Xbox One here, y'all. Yeah. Then moving along here, we got the Sega Genesis Not for Resale Sonic the Hedgehog, complete in box. Here it is there with the manual and a big old Not for Resale on here. Awesome sauce. And then we got the one we've been waiting for. Dun, dun, dun. Ba-ba-boom. Sorry, I know it was extra dramatic. We got the Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, the starter pack. This comes with a explorer's guide in here. Awesome stuff. Let's see what's in this joint. Is there anything else in this? There's nothing else in this. All right, let me take this box off my lap. All right, so we're opening this bad boy up. Let's see what comes in this. Ooh. Breath of the Wild Explorer's Guide. Okay. Man, I miss these kind of like game guides. Like Nintendo is always good for that. Yeah, this is dope. This reminds me of when I would like get Nintendo Power and then get the Pokemon guides for like Red, Blue. I think it was Red and Blue. There was a Pokemon guide back in the day. That was just dope. Like, you know, you had these worlds that were created, these fantasy worlds. It's still, you know, fantasy, but like just great lore and story and characters and creatures, and you never wanted to leave. So like the books, the guidebooks along with this were like ways of like, you know, giving you some more time while you were there, because in any fantasy world, you're going to have to leave and come back to reality. Right. But like, you know, I started playing Pokemon around the time my dad first got sick, and it'd be one of the games that I would just play, and we'd be waiting for my mom to come out of work at the hospital. So I'd be playing it, just Always saw me with my Game Boy, man. Always saw me with my Game Boy. And here it is. Here it is. Here it is, man. Breath of the Wild case right here. It's got the game inside. Let's see the condition. Ooh. Ooh. Oops. Leroy kept this joint looking nice. Awesome sauce. Awesome sauce. Shout out to the bad Leroy Brown, man. My guy. All right, let's plug these in to our handy dandy TV setup over here, and let's test these games out, shall we? All right, here we go. Buddy. Man, this is one of the first Zelda games I had played coming up. Wake up, Link! Wake up! Hey! Oh wow! Oh snap! So we got 3 save files here. This one looks like the most progression. Oh wow! How did? I think they glitched into this. Oh, well that sucks. Yeah, how are you gonna get out of this? So you can see there, they started with the you got the Yoshi doll over here. They have 2 of the instruments. So they beat the first joint, Tail Cave, and they beat the grotto. How did they get up here? I am curious. I feel like they glitched up into this. That might be why they had to start a new save file. Oh, this is wild. Yo, leave a comment down below if you know how to do this glitch. And more importantly, do you know how to get out of this glitch? Because I don't even know how you'd have been able to do this. Wow. All right, regardless, we know it worked. You know the game works, so shout out to GameStop. We're 1 for 2 right now. We're gonna check out the Oracle of Seasons now. Let's get it. And just a quick shameless plug, on the channel you can find my playthrough of Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening, but the Nintendo Switch version of that, because I have that as well too. Hold up. This was one of the first Switch games that I bought when I got my Nintendo Switch, just to show you how much I love this video game series and love this game in particular and what it means to me. I used to play this at my babysitter's house, who would watch me when my mom was at work and my dad was also at work. Love this game. It's a real classic. Play the Switch version, play the Game Boy version, but you can check out on my channel my playthrough of the Switch version. That's the whole point of this shameless plug. Sorry for taking y'all down memory lane, but yeah, back to the video. All right, here we go. Legend of Zelda Oracle of Seasons. So I'm assuming the battery is good on this too. Oh snap! It was good on this one. Yo, I forgot this. Hey, yo. Showing off them Game Boy Color graphics, okay. The Triforce. It's a heck of an intro, man. All right, let's see what we got. Zach, oh wow, he must have beat the game, it looked like. Got all of his heart containers filled out. I forget, there's a... What was this? My man got the level 3s. Oh, whoa, wow. This is maxed out something crazy. Okay, well, we know it works. The last test we'll have to do is test out the battery and see. What does he have for weapons? Oh my lord. Alright, so he's got the season wand, whatever it's called. Got the power bracelet, rod of seasons, magnetic gloves, Dimitri's flute, bomb chew, magic boomerang, hyper slingshot, Begoron's sword. Oh wow. I do not even remember. I don't even remember that being a thing. Man, it's been so long since I've even played this. There's Oracle of Seasons and Oracle of Time. All right, my bad. I'm getting caught up in this here. We know it works. Awesome sauce. We are 2 for 2 with our games on the Game Boy and Game Boy Color from GameStop. So shout out to GameStop. Y'all get a bad rap. We know why sometimes. But needless to say, these games here that I copped from there, as a pro member, they work. So awesome sauce. Let's move on to the next one. We're going to check out Sonic the Hedgehog, the not for resale. I don't even know what to expect with this here. I don't know if that means like it doesn't play all the levels, but let's check it out. All right, let's get it. The classic Sega. Hey. Let's go. Ah. Man. Thank God I'm not doing a speed run. Ooh. We moving, y'all. We are moving. What's this? We need 6 more. There we go. I forgot how to do the, like a faster run. All right, we got to get the emerald gem. So much for that. All right, so we know it plays. Awesome sauce. I didn't check the pins on this here, but yeah, I'll check the pins, make sure like they're, you know, they need to be cleaned or anything like that. But let's move on to our last game for the Nintendo Switch, Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Here we go. Nintendo presents The Legend of Zelda. Breath of the Wild. Yo, these titles is crazy. I don't remember it ever doing that for the Tears of the Kingdom. I guess my eyes are closed.
Open your eyes.
Who's that, Zelda?
Open your eyes. Wake up, Link.
Where are we? Why does this feel familiar? Like, weren't we here in Tears of the Kingdom? When we had our arm chopped off? Okay. Let's say for the controls. Boom. He's like, yo, where my sword at? All right, we got the crouch going on. Ain't got nothing there. Sorry, bro. Sorry. Yeah, I know. I know. All right, well, it looks like it works. So that's good. DLC. Wait, say what now? Expansion pass. Trying to get more money out of me. That's crazy, Nintendo. That's crazy. What do you want? What do you give? Trial of the Sword, Master Mode, Hero's Path Mode, Travel Medallion, Korok Mask, 8 clothing items hidden in treasure chests, the Champion's Ballad, the untold story of the 4 champions, a challenge that includes an additional dungeon and an original story. Y'all want all my money. Y'all want all my money. Shame on you, but I get it. All right, y'all. That's going to be it for today's video. We tested out all the games that we just got from GameStop as well as WhatNot. Again, shout out to Bad Leroy Brown. Sorry. Link again for his WhatNot page down below. GameStop, it's having some games, man. They got the stuff. Still gotta test the batteries on the 2 Zelda games. I'm glad I copped this one when I did because it's already out of stock on GameStop.com. And when you're trying to look for these on eBay, or in particular eBay, I haven't really experienced it too much. On WhatNot, you will pay close to full market value, depending on WhatNot, depending on what seller you go to. Copying this on WhatNot, I did not have to do that, and he was able to throw a deal to me, where I got the free Xbox One game here, and this is basically a collector's item. The with the bonus Explorer's Guide in here, the starter kit. So that was pretty cool, as well as the not for resale Sonic the Hedgehog 1 complete in box, both being complete in box. So that was a real good deal that Bad Leroy Brown was able to do for me. Big shout out to him again. But like when trying to get the games on GameStop or eBay, you gotta be quick, man, because basically the collectors and the resellers, they're out there. They trying to get it, and they're trying to get it for a decent price. You know what I mean? So there is that. But if you're really about this, the collecting and reselling, these are like the growing pains that come with it. I know for the casual players and collectors, that may not be the case. I know some of y'all may not have the finesse or the whatever, the skill set to want to take the batteries out and test them and things like that. And I get that. For me, I've always been a tech kid, and my dad got me into tinkering with computers and electronics at a young age, and I watched him do it. And that's where I got it from. So I know it's not for everybody, and not everybody's had that same experience. With that being said, best of luck to everybody out there trying to collect. If you'd like to see more videos like this here on the channel of me just, getting into the retro collecting aspect of this here, I've been collecting, as you can see, got my games. You can't really see it. Got my whole collection here behind me, and I've tidied it up a bit since last time y'all saw. I'll do more videos on that, but I definitely want to do more testing out of videos and what it is to be a retro game collector, and just a game collector in general, an electronics collector. I love the history of electronics. It's something I do want to get into on this channel here. If you want to see the gameplay footage that's not retro, go to my second channel, Soul Man Plays. On this channel, it'll be strictly retro games like the Atari, the GameCube, the Game Boy players, the Nintendo. I'll probably go all the way up to like Xbox One, PS4, and then scale backwards. I may just keep it where it's like Xbox 360, and then everything before then, and cap it there. Still trying to figure that out. But yeah, enough of my rambling shenanigans. I thank y'all for watching. It's your man, Soul Man IT. Till next time, y'all, be safe out there. I'll see y'all, Lord willing. Peace.